What's up, everybody? Today on Many Worlds Tavern Plays, we're going to try out Aeon's End, the digital version. Last week it went on sale for $2, so I really had to pick it up. I've played Aeon's End on the tabletop many times. It's probably one of my favorite games at this point. But I've never played, actually, the original set. I started with War Eternal, and then I played the New Age and some of the other small box expansions, but I've never played the original, so excited to try some new stuff out. I played the tutorial, so I think I know how the interface works a little bit. It's a little bit hard to make sure you're playing absolutely optimally in the digital version. I feel like because they're doing all the math, the computer's doing all the math, it's easy to get lazy and just click play all. But we're going to try it. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's try the first character. I think it's cool that you can choose your supply here. And you can choose, like, you can choose the type of supply you have before randomizing it. So, if you've never played Aeon's End, there's a 9-card market. There's usually 3 gems, 2 relics, and 4 spells. And you can choose the different costs of them, but we'll go with balanced for now. And randomize. We'll choose 1 to 4 mages. I think I'm going to just choose 2 mages. I also went ahead and purchased the DLC, so I do recognize some characters that I've played with. Like, I'm pretty sure I've played with Zaxxas and Malistar. But, yeah. Who are these two? Beginner, normal, expert. Let's try normal. And, yeah. I wish it said what this boss does or what these characters do, but we'll find out soon. Okay, place a husk into play for each turn order card in the turn order discard pile. Okay, so basics of Aeon's End. There's a boss. I guess this is called I think it was called the Carapace Queen. I don't see its name here, but I think that's what it said. They have 60 health. Gravehold, the town we're trying to protect, has 30 health. Each of our mages has 10 health. And the point of the game is to knock the boss down to 0 before either Gravehold loses all of its life, or one of our or both of our mages lose all of their lives. Yeah, so in this game, you can play your crystals out. This little symbol here is spend. So we'll be playing our crystals out and buying cards from the market here. I'm trying to figure out what this boss does. Swarm effect. Place 4 husks into play. Oh, okay. Right click. So in the game, in the tabletop version, these tiles are in the box. So unleash. There are cards that will... We'll back up here. At the top, there's a turn order, and this is randomized. So there are 2 boss cards up here. There are 2 cards, and then there are 2 cards per each mage. So you can't, you don't know who's going to go first in the whole initiative. So on the boss's turn, they draw from their deck. And sometimes that deck can say stuff like Unleash. So I guess Unleash in this, for this character, is to put 2 husks into play. Let's read what a husk does. Each husk is a minion that has 1 life. When a husk is placed into play, it goes in the next available space on the husk track. When a player deals damage to a husk, that player may suffer 1 damage to distribute the damage dealt over multiple husks. When a player deals damage to a husk, that player may suffer 1 damage to distribute the damage dealt. I'm not sure exactly what the second part of that sentence means, but we'll figure it out. When Carapace Queen has 15 husks in play and must place another into play, Gravehold suffers 1 damage instead. When Carapace Queen swarms, the swarm effect based on the number of husks in play is resolved. So it sounds like the more husks we leave out, the meaner Carapace Queen is going to be. It looks like there's different effects here. And it looks like... Oh, it says the swarm effects. So if it swarms... Looks like if it swarms now, it'll place 4 husks into play. If it swarms at this level, any player discards a prepped spell. Place 2 husks into play. Gravehold suffers 5. Player with lowest life suffers 3. Discard a husk. Players lose. Okay. Lots of explanation at the start, but once we start going, I think it'll make a lot of sense. In this game, the main way you're going to be damaging the boss and the husks and the minions that spawn is through spells. The only place you can play spells are in these breaches. And you can only place them on open breaches or breaches that have been focused that turn. So to open a breach, it would cost 3 to open this one, or it would cost 2 to focus it, which gets it closer to opening and makes the open cost cheaper. So let's figure out what our characters do. How do I figure out my abilities? Okay, I'm trying to right click on stuff. Oh, okay. There's the ability. Okay, so each character has a unique card in their deck. So I guess Reeve, yeah. Reeve has Obsidian Shard. It's a gem. Gain 1 spend. You may suffer 1 damage. If you do, gain an additional 2 spend. So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of spend in exchange for health. What is Zana? Zana Gravehold gains 7 life. Cool, it's a big heal. So how you activate these abilities is through filling up these pies here. Each pie slice costs 2 spend. So this ability, deal 5 damage to a minion, deal 3 damage to a different minion. So it seems like Reeve is good at killing minions. What is Zana's special card? It's a spell. Cast, deal 1 damage, or cast one of your other prepped spells without discarding it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, or 5 if I take the damage. So here's the market. Leeching Agate. When you gain this, gain 1 charge, gain 2 spend. Diamond Cluster, gain 2 spend. If this is the second time you've played Diamond Cluster this turn, gain an additional 2. Okay. Searing Ruby, gain 2. Gain an additional 1 spend that can only be used to gain a spell. Okay. These are 2 relics. Relics are just played and you do the effect. So focusing orb, focus any player's breach or destroy this. Gravehold gains 3 life. Mage's Talisman, gain 1 charge. Any ally gains 1 charge. Okay. Spectral Echo, deal 2 damage. You may destroy a card in hand. Destroying cards in this game is pretty good. Ignite, deal 2 damage. Any ally gains 1 charge. Okay. Seems pretty good as well. Devouring Shadow, while prepped once per turn during your main phase, you may destroy a card in hand, deal 3 damage. Okay, a few ways to destroy cards. And Scrying Bolts, deal 5 damage. You may lose 1 charge. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck. Return them in any order. Okay. So unfortunately nothing... I don't really like this relic that much. Nothing costs 5, so it's kind of unfortunate for our Obsidian Shard here. I think I'm going to go ahead, play my gems. So this is where I could choose to take the damage, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to open this breach. So now I have 2 breaches to place my spells on. These are just the basic spells. They're sparks, and they deal 1 damage. When you prep spells, you cannot cast them until next turn. On open breaches, you have an option to cast them. If it's on a closed breach that has been tapped this turn, you have to fire it. So, okay, and then to end my turn, I have to choose how I discard my cards. It's really cool in this game in that you never shuffle your discard pile when you make it your draw pile again. You just flip it over. So the order you discard is important. So we'll keep the obsidian shard on top. Okay, so it's Zana's turn here. So Zana has no open breaches, which is pretty interesting. Something cool about, so she has a 3 and a 4. So the 1 is missing. What's cool about the 3 and 4 breaches are they give you a +1 damage bonus on spells prepped there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and open this one. And we'll place this on here. Okay, Zana's up again. So I can't tell, can I hit these guys? I can. Why don't we keep up with the husks for a while until we get some more powerful spells? Oh, that's what it meant. So I could suffer 1 damage to damage 2 husks instead. We'll just do 1 damage. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might want a gem. Let's get a Searing Ruby. I kind of like the idea of Ignite, though. Deal 2 damage, any ally gains 1 charge. Charge is the stuff in the center here. Let's do that. Okay, boss is going to go. Carapace Queen Swarms. So it's going to put 4 husks into play, I believe. Wow, that's a lot. I guess I'm going to keep trying to keep up with these. We're going to play these. We are going to get a Leeching Agate. When you gain this, gain 1 charge. When you play it, gain 2 spend. So we're going to charge here. Okay, Zana's up. Oh, it didn't let me go because I had to resolve this. I have to resolve the spells before I begin my turn. Let's hit a husk again. Just do 1. So have 4 spend. Let's get another Ignite going. After this, we're going to start trying to open Zana's breaches, but I feel like some early damage is going to help us with the husks here. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. We'll skip the this phase. Let's get a Spectral Echo. You may destroy a card in hand. Okay, Brood Womb. If there is at least one husk in play, prevent all damage dealt to this minion. Persistent, place husk into play. That's pretty mean. I'm glad we've been keeping up with the husks. So we'll deal one here. And one here. Cool. Play our gem here. Or our spark, sorry. Got 5 spend. I could focus this for 4. I want to do it. I really want to have 3 breaches open to get ready for just buying some spells. Okay, so this is going to deal 2 damage. We will play Ignites. Play all of our gems. I think this is another time where I'm just going to play it slow and try to open my breach. Unleash. Any player suffers 3 damage and draws a card. Who do I want to draw a card and take the damage? We'll have Zana take the damage. Unfortunate that this isn't 5. Okay. Man. I think I'm going to take this damage to deal 3. Gotta really be proactive, because I really want to take care of this Brood Room before it gets too crazy. So we're going to focus this to be able to play both spells. And it's not open, so I have to fire the Spark. Persistent Unleash. Dang. It's getting mean already. Okay. So we want to deal 1 here. Let's see. I think it might be time to do Quelling Blade. Deal 5 damage to a minion, deal 3 damage to a different minion. So, how we're going to do this. We're going to hit this husk. We're going to play both of these. We're going to spend 2 to gain a charge. We're going to take a damage to have enough spend to gain another charge. And now this is ready. So we can deal 3 to a minion and then deal 5 and then 3. So deal 5. Cool. And then deal 3. Okay, that was good timing on using that ability. Hopefully we can take care of this guy before it unleashes too many times. The persistent effects like this only happen on the next turn. Okay, we got 2 unleash triggers here. So they're back like that. Rough. And then Gravehold took some damage. However, we can take care of this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just deal damage here. Damage 1 husk. Do I want to destroy a card? I feel like I don't want to. Even though this would be a great time to get rid of these, I need to be able to open this breach. So we will open. Now we've got a +1 breach, and these are already open. So far, I'm liking the digital implementation of this game. It feels pretty smartly done. I don't think I want to take any more damage. I'm just going to cast it by itself. Ooh, but it's 3 husks. Let's do it. We're going to go for it. We're going to play really aggressive. 5 health. When a mage goes down to 0 health, they don't lose. You get exhausted and some bad stuff happens. You have to destroy a breach, I believe. And then any damage done to you gets doubled and goes to Gravehold instead. So we're going to open this. After that, I don't know if we're going to do any more opening of breaches on Zana. We'll see. If we get enough gold. Power 1, Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or any player discards a gem in hand. Dang. Okay, so in 1 turn this is going to happen. That's what Power 1 means. Looks like Gravehold has to take 15 damage. Or we have to discard gems in hand, and we do this 5 times, and then we choose each time, I think. So, but we are finally doing some damage to the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will do that. I want to be able to have this damage at the ready. Let's get the big damage. We need to start buying spells because I went hard on opening breaches, so we'll be kind of inefficient if we don't get spells out. We'll get a ignite. Cool. Okay, I think Gravehold can suffer damage. Well, let's see. We can lose money on Zana for sure. I think we can lose 2 easily. Then I can have Gravehold take 9 damage. I don't know if that was good. I realized that they took a lot of damage. When damage is dealt to this minion, reduce that damage to 1. Persistent, any player suffers damage equal to this minion's life. Okay, that sucks. So we gotta hit it. Here we go. Play all gems. I'm gonna charge here. Maybe I should have focused, but it's okay. Luckily, we got 2 turns in before this guy gets to go. Want to focus? Let's focus. I let Gravehold take so much damage because I knew that Zana has a big heal here. We've been pretty lucky with the husks not coming into play lately, though, so that's good. Okay, I know I said I was going to start buying spells, but this is like the last time I think I'm going to have a chance to open this for a while, so... yeah. Get to go again. So, if I want... I can cast this, or I can leave it, and that next time it lets me cast a spell without discarding it. It's kind of cool. I will try to do this. I don't know if it's good yet, but we're going to go for it. I think Ignite might be a really good spell, because both of their charge abilities are really powerful. So we're going to try with Ignite. Okay, we're getting a lot of hero turns, so we're going to get 2 out of 3 turns where the boss is going to go, so it's going to be a little rough, I think. I can destroy a card in hand. I don't think I need crystals anymore. We're going to start burning them. This is going to go to waste. I should have maybe not done it this turn. We're just going to waste this turn. We're going to play all these cards. Let's put the +1 damage on a weaker card, so I'll be able to split the damage if I need to. Venomite, persistent. The player with the lowest life suffers 2, or any player discards a prepped spell that costs 3 or more. Okay. We'll discard a prepped spell. We'll discard Ignite. To discard, lose 4 charges. Power 2, Carapace Queen Swarms. Unleash Carapace Queen Swarms. Okay, that's mean. Do 5 here. I'm gonna keep my charges. Do 1, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get a charge to be able to discard this. So the power cards, they sometimes have a 2 discard effect or a condition. So we can discard this because it's pretty mean by losing 4 charges. And then we'll place our spells ready here. We'll get another charge. I think Reeves, the more I think about it, Reeves' Quelling Blade here, deal 5, then deal 3 is kind of crazy. So we're going to try to make that happen more often. It'd be awesome if we go before the boss. Awesome. We're good. This is a mean, really, really mean card, so. I'm feeling okay about our movement here. Play all gems. Let's get a Spectral Echo going. Start calling the deck. Okay. We're not going to take the damage. We'll get a charge going. It's really cheap too, only 4 pie slices, so I really think it might be a good ability. Needle Maw, persistent. Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Okay. Okay, Carapace Queen swarms twice. Any player suffers 4 damage. We're going to let Reeve take 4. It's getting a little dicey, though. I'm going to destroy a crystal. We'll get a charge here. Okay, we'll do some more damage over here. Play all gems. Maybe I want to do 2 charges because Gravehold's getting a little bit low. We'll try that. Alright, so now we have Reeve going. Just need to do 2 damage. I don't think I need to do the extra effect on Scrying Bolt. We're going to save our Quelling Blade. Are we? I'm actually not going to because Zana is going to give us a charge. So it's inefficient, but... Oh, we'll have no effect. Oh, it's only on minions. Fair enough. Okay, 1, 2... Let's skip that. 3. We're going to focus this breach. Though I'm not sure if a Spectral Echo would have been better. We'll end our turn. Carapace Queen goes. Unleash twice. Any player suffers 2 damage. Okay. Okay, Zana's going to take 2. We've got 4 Husks in play. Power. Husks have 2 life. Damage. Husks heal to full life at the end of turn. Mini Unleash. Power 3. Carapace Queen swarms. Wow, this is like a whole paragraph. It's mean. Husks have 2 life. Damage Husks heal to full life at the end of each turn. It might be time to start racing. So, I'm going to cast this. Let's heal Gravehold. Oh no. Oh no, I messed up. This should have gone there. Oh well. So I could cast Ignite. No, I don't think I need to. I'm just going to do damage. I'm not sure if this is going to stop after the power 3 happens. But I think it is time to start racing. I don't want to destroy a card. I'll destroy a crystal again. Deal 2 damage. Not the coolest hand I've seen. Place out our stuff here. Focus this 3rd breach. And end turn. Warning, I can take more actions. I can do this. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, it's getting close. To discard, spend 7. Power 1. The player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all their charges. Oh no. To discard, spend 7. I don't have that. Okay, so it looks like Reeve might take 4 damage here. I think it's time to just get rid of all spend. There's nothing else to do. Skip. Oop. Should have done it the other way. End turn. $18 damage. Can we find 18 damage? You know, not realizing that this can't work on the bosses made me spend too much money on it. It's been at 4 charges forever. We will get 2 charges. Gravehold Suffering 5 is the next tier, so. It's only at 7 damage. I think we're doing okay here. Oh, whale gems open. All right, Carapace Queen. We'll see if you go. Okay. Someone's taking 4, right? Reeves taking 4. That's fine. Exhausted. Oh, I forgot they the boss unleashes twice. Look at how mean this looks. Uh-oh. Swarm, unleash swarm. Okay. Oh my gosh, we lost. That last card. The last card. I don't know if y'all followed. It went swarm, unleash swarm. I think if we had one more turn, we would have beaten it. Dang, so close. Big mistake was having too many charges on Reeve. It's okay. We did as best we can. That's sometimes that happens in Aeon's end. There we go. I really think if we had one more turn, we would have won. There you go. Thanks for checking this out with me. I think I paid $1.84 for this last week. Oh no, and then I spent a few more bucks on the DLC. Pretty good implementation. I think the graphics are kind of minimalist, but it kind of feels like a lot of the older deck building digital implementations have this utilitarian thing going on where things are happening fast and calculations are happening fast, but the graphics aren't super special. But it's the same art from the game, so yeah, had fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think there was lots of explaining to do in this game, so hopefully if you've never played Aeon's End, you can follow along a little bit. But thanks again for watching, and see ya.